Robert, Manchester United have been linked with a move with centre back Nico Schlotterbeck from Borussia Dortmund. We'll go through all the news. We'll talk about Ndiaye as well. We'll talk about Bruno Fernandes winning Player of the Month. We'll talk about Manchester United breaking their club record transfer fee for Anderson. We'll be talking about Jared Branthwaite and Michael Carrick as well. But the first thing we'll start off by talking about is Iliman Ndiaye. Now, coming from Selly Talks and other sources as well, suggesting that Manchester United are monitoring Iliman Ndiaye ahead of the summer. Ndiaye would remain open to the move and views United as his dream club. Midfield remains a priority at the moment. Manchester United are reportedly in a battle with Liverpool for Iliman Ndiaye, with the Everton star said to prefer to move to Old Trafford as he dreams of joining the club this summer. Now again, if he was to leave Everton, I think United would be the priority club for him. Apparently he did grow up as a United fan. He's someone who does have great admiration for the club. I think ultimately he's a very good player and I'd happily take him. I think he's someone who's very versatile. He's 26 years of age, which is good. I think he does have that ability to play for Manchester United. With obviously Sancho and Rashford expected to leave, we probably do need another number in the squad as a bit of competition. I think his best position is probably off the left, where he can operate to a very, very high degree. I think he's someone who, again, is an exciting player. Is he similar to Cunha? Yes, but he's a very different profile as well. And I think you do need that competition for places. We do need the left winger. Is he going to be the best choice? Or is he going to be the only choice? Probably not. He could very well be the best choice. I mean, he's Premier experience. He's at the right age. He wants to play for Manchester United. Again, dealing with Everton is going to be very, very difficult. I can't remember the last time United actually signed a player from Everton. Maybe Romelu Lukaku. But ultimately, Ndiaye is definitely a very good option. And United's radar, we know a left winger is a priority. Someone who can operate on that side. Semenyo was someone who United would link to. Dorgu, potentially could play in that position next season. I think he will. I think Dorgu's not a wing back. He's not a left back. I think he is a left winger, and we've seen the best of Dorgu in the Manchester United shirt in that position. So I think Dorgu going forward long term is not going to be a left back, so he's going to be someone you can use in the attack. You have Cunha. Again, Ndiaye is probably going to cost you 50, 60 million. I really do like his quality. It's clear United are looking at new left wingers. I would take Ndiaye. I've talked about him quite a few times. He's a good solution. He's someone who gets what it's like in the Premier League, can score a wicked goal, and he's got that sort of talent and ability that you'd want in a top level player. And again, he's at the right age. Now the only downside would be, is he too similar to Cunha on that side? I would say that he is, but he's also very different in terms of his dribbling, exquisite, left foot, right foot, can score a wonder strike. So yeah, we will have to wait and see what happens. But Ndiaye is on the radar. He is really the only left winger that Manchester United have been linked to at the moment. So is he the priority? We will have to wait and see. Now, Michael Carrick, this was being said. Carrick doesn't carry an interim title. That's why he's part of the summer recruitment process. I think Manchester United were very smart when they gave Carrick the title, or whatever role that he has, the coach at the club. There was a lot of specifics in there. He is part of the summer recruitment process. I think, as I've mentioned in the past few days, all the roads are leading down to Michael Carrick to be the full-time coach at Manchester United. I think with all the managers pulling out, with United not really starting any interview processes yet, apparently United want to have a manager in place before the World Cup, which is probably something that's key. I do certainly think that's something that does need to happen. I think obviously there's a few United players. Sesko's not going to the World Cup. I don't think Mbeumo's going. Onana won't be going. There's more players in there that I haven't mentioned, but a lot of players won't be going, and that's kind of a good thing for United. We need to get a manager in place now for the pre-season, for the start of next season, really. Whether that is Carrick, it needs to be confirmed. Whether that is someone else, that needs to happen. But Carrick is heavily involved in the recruitment process, so there's that kind of inclination that he is staying. Now, Jared Branthwaite, I talked about him the other day as one of the potential centre-backs I would bring in. This is what's being reported. Pardon me. Manchester United held a meeting with Jared Branthwaite's camp in February. It was reiterated from the player side that his interest in United hasn't gone away. And he's someone who does potentially want to leave Everton. He's 23. He's not really playing regular minutes for Everton. He's playing 90 minutes here and there, 10-15 minutes here and there. He's in and out of the team. I think he's someone who does have a lot of quality. He's left-footed. He's someone who was heavily linked to United a few seasons ago. I think he is a good left back. The potential is definitely there. Injury concern, he has had quite a few this season, but there's no doubt on his quality. Obviously, Everton, which is expected, are going to demand a ridiculous figure, which you can probably understand why. He is their best centre back. I know he hasn't played, but again, he's someone they can definitely get a lot of money for, and there will be a lot of clubs interested in him. I do like Jared Branthwaite. I think aerially is very good. On the ball, he's good. He's still relatively young, got room to improve. And again, he's someone who, as a Martinez replacement, he's definitely someone that's high on the list in my opinion. Now, another centre-back who's been mentioned is Nico Schlotterbeck, and he has been mentioned for a while. Manchester United are interested in Borussia Dortmund centre-back Nico Schlotterbeck. If he does not renew his contract, he will be available for 30 to 35 million euros in the summer. That's come out from Sky Germany Pletty Goal. So I think United do want to really get a centre-back. Whether that's Anderson from Fulham was the one I was going to mention. Whether that's Anderson from Fulham, who's more on the experienced side at 29. Whether that's Murillo from Forest. Whether that's Branthwaite. Whether that's Schlotterbeck. Whether that's someone else. The centre-back market is something that's going to be interesting because United, I do think, need one. De Ligt and Martinez, they're in and out of the team. I know De Ligt's only had, this has kind of been his biggest injury at the club over, 2 or 3 seasons, but there were big concerns about De Ligt's fitness. Same too with Martinez. He's expected to be back for our game in 10 days, but he's not. The inconsistency is a concern for me. I like De Ligt. I think he's a very, very good player. I really do like his quality. I do like Martinez as well. I think together they would make a very formidable partnership, but we don't see it often enough. And I don't think we have. We definitely haven't seen it in the back four anyway. So, yeah, I mean, that's definitely something to look about. Schlotterbeck talks are definitely rising. He's definitely someone who is linked to Manchester United. I think he is 26 years of age. If I check now, he is 26 years of age. So again, he's at a decent age. He's someone that has been very good for Dortmund. He's still got a few years on his deal, but he does have a release clause from 2027. So potentially next season, United go and solidify that move. But that's that on the centre-back situation. I do think United will definitely get one. Now lastly, the last thing I want to mention, Manchester United are even prepared to break their club record transfer fee to add an elite option to the midfield pool, with their preference on someone who's already proven in the Premier League, probably being Elliot Anderson. Now, if we look at Manchester United's transfer record, I'm pretty sure it is Paul Pogba, yeah. So Manchester United signed Paul Pogba, obviously, for £105 million in the 16-17 season. Anthony 95, Maguire 87, Sancho 85, Lukaku 84. So Manchester United willing to spend more than 105 million euros, which is 91 million pound. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. All the midfielders that United have been linked to are going to cost that sort of money. They're going to be very expensive. They're going to be high level demand players. They're going to be good players. But I think it's definitely going to be something that Manchester United have to look at. And again, signing a centre-back is going to be something that we need, but the midfield is absolutely vital. So we will have to wait and see whether that is Anderson, Wharton, United prepared to break the bank. Just lastly, Bruno Fernandes has won Player of the Month for the Premier League. That's his 6th Premier League trophy. His 6th Premier League Player of the Month, which is absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, I mean, the more awards coming this season for him on a personal has been fantastic. And I'm hopeful he can continue. We know the quality that he has. PFA could potentially be there for him if this form continues, and even if he breaks that assist record. But yeah, Bruno's a legend of the football club. It's a shame that he probably won't win the Prem or the Champions League at the club. But yeah, what a player Bruno is. Let me know your thoughts. Schlotterbeck, Branthwaite, and more.